Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Poser's channel. We've got another TOG Ravens match for us tonight. GA16s. We're challenging for 4th position, and our opponents are Team Tarrare on Seine crossing. Just no spawn order here on the Russian side. We're starting there. So I'm in Bravo Squad. Our objective is to take Middle Bridge, and if the opportunity presents itself, push forward. I get about the worst possible start for Vodnik driver you can get. That's about as far away as you can get. Luckily, I don't hit any real obstacles along the way, if I remember correctly. So, trying to get in onto Middle Bridge, take that, hold it against any sort of offensive Team Tarrare might launch against it. Should the opportunity present itself, push in. Immediately enemy Humvee. Normally we go up on the left-hand side there, but I thought, no, I should try to ram it to make sure they don't get behind us. And it blew up, so I'm not sure what it hit, and I wasn't sure where my squad members were, so I was just providing a spawn position there. Our Vodnik's still up and still active, so I figure I've got a bit of cover to be able to move forward. See that RPG come from the left, but I see that guy on the right. I think he's a better, or more immediate threat. And I was getting shot and the grenade came over at the same time, so I know there's at least 2 over there. I think grenade will flush out one, and then I don't know where that came from. Through the smoke, it might have been a lucky kill. Oh, it was the guy I got with the grenade, so I'm not sure what I could have done differently there. Maybe I should have stayed down, although if you're staying down, you're effectively not providing any support for your team. Grenade goes off. Still not sure where they are. How am I not dead? That guy must have just been low on ammo and thought he'd try to finish me off with the rest of his clip, but ran out of ammo, probably 1 bullet shy of killing me or something like that at that range. But yeah, I got very lucky there. So, and Neat said they're still on the right, so I thought I'll throw that grenade over there, but I didn't hear anybody yell grenade or anything when I threw it, so I thought. But up here, I did see that guy, so good calling there by Neat. That guy has no cover. That's an easy kill. I saw that guy on the left. Unfortunately, the big smoke thing went up right at the same time. I don't even know if he's alive. The tank shell might have killed him. I assume it was a tank shell. Maybe it was rubble. At that point, I see no enemies. I call, let's go forward and take A. It's clear. Let's go. Check those corners. Didn't check that one. Too eager to get in there. Could well have been there. That's a spawn position for them when we wipe them on bridge. Definitely should have tricked it. So we did this really well. We covered our angles. Safety Dave's covering back towards where we came from. I'm covering the left, and we're both right in the corner. So if anybody does spawn in this room with us, we can see it. And that guy spawned, and I was like, no, it's okay. They comboed. That was Neat and IO Cake there. Comboed that guy coming in from the right. So you can see when you've got squad mates that you can count on to control those corners, it's all good. They called the tank there, and I thought, yeah, I'm an RPG dude. That's my job. Jumped out. It took way too long. I jumped out and didn't immediately see him. I expected him to be down the right. Saw him to the left. What I should have done is, if you don't see them right where you're expecting, that little boost you get, or little kind of advantage you have when you come around a corner, the kind of lag advantage, it's gone immediately if you don't immediately spot them. So you come around, have a peek. If they're where you're expecting them, great, you can fire off a shot. If you don't, you should immediately get out. Okay, what am I using now? I think I might have switched to Pacheng. I'll try to get across there. Do I get across? Yes, I do. Okay, multiple angles on avenues of assault for the enemy is great, because they can't use a single wall as cover. Okay, just saw that guy there. Completely failed. The problem with Pacheng is if you miss the initial little burst, you can keep holding down the button, and more often than not, you'll actually end up killing them if they're just usually one hit away from death. But if you miss that initial burst, it's much better to just back off and try again. That time, I should have waited with my spawn protection. I assumed I knew where the enemy were coming from, but they actually came in behind us, so the direction I ran towards was actually a bad one for us. And I'm stopping the video there, because from that point, we 5-cap, and they do retake our E, and I think maybe D at one point, but it's an absolute boring wipe fest from that point on. So, that's it, guys. Round 2 coming up.